Yo guys, Shi here, back again for another video. Today I'm showing you how to do every musical Easter egg in COD Zombies World at War to BO4. This map isn't actually the same as other maps. All you have to do is knife a radio next to the box. It's pretty simple. It's not like how you have to interact with like radios across the map like in later games. You could buy this door, but it takes more points and time to get to the box room. What you'll need to do is buy the help door. This is the radio you'll want to knife. You can knife it more times to change the song. So that about wraps up Nacht. Next is Zombie Verruckt, or Verruckt for short. In this map, we need to find a toilet and flush it 3 times. This toilet is somewhat near the box, but not right next to it. It's right here. And if you want like more of a frame of reference, it's right across from the STG. Right there. The next map is Shi No Numa, one of my least favorite maps from this game. In this Easter egg, all you need to do is interact with a phone 3 times. This is the phone right here. Just like hold X or square or E or F or whatever the button is to interact, just hold, or whatever button is the interact button on the Wii, I guess. I don't know that interact button. But yeah. The last map of World at War is the Riese. You have to find 3 canisters with brains in them and interact with them. This is one of the earlier versions.
Anyone ever hear about Die Glock?
Like the more modern ones. And also, you'll hear this sound usually. That means one of the music parts are nearby. And after you interact with this, you'll hear like a weird like sound effect. It's you'll hear it in a minute. Hold on. See there. That sound. Okay, the next is across the way by one of the other teleporters. This way. There's one here. And if you turn around, there's one right above there. Sometimes you'll have to move closer to it because in this part I was too far away, so you gotta like move like right in front of it. The order in which you do these actually doesn't matter. As long as you interact with all 3, it actually will like play the music. It's not like it's not. Now here's BO1. Now what you'll need to look for are these 115 fragments. The first one is in the starting room right in this corner. I found the rock! Great! Also, usually after interacting with one of these, the characters will actually say a quote about the thing. Like, I found a fragment, or something like that. The next one is right here, in this corner, here. You'll see it has like an orange glow to it.
But no vodka!
The last one is through this door, up the stairs, and then through the other door, on the cabinet, like on the shelf, not cabinet, on the shelf right here, right in the corner.
Here's the last piece. What do I win? Hey, I found something neat!
The next map is 5. This is probably one of my least favorite maps on Black Ops 1. And on this map, you also have to look for phones again, like in Shi No Numa. There's a phone right there. You have to take this elevator down, which is a good amount of money to take. Then, there's a phone all the way down in the lab section. Right here, next to power. And the last one, you'll have to go up into the, what's it called room? Back into the, DEFCON room. And you have to turn on Pack-a-Punch. And you need to switch all the DEFCONs to 4 and then switch it to 5 to get Pack-a-Punch. The last one is right here. And like I said on Riese, you don't need to, like, activate them in any certain order. And then Ascension, I believe this is the first one that used teddy bears as a way of activating the Easter egg. The first one's right there. The second one is this way. It is right outside of a fence, or like a gate right here. See, you can see it right there. The last one's pretty far away. It's not necessarily, like, too close to each of them. It takes a really long time. You also don't have to activate these in any certain amount of time. You can just activate them whenever you want.
Listen! A secret reveals itself! After that, you a soulless creature!
Here is probably one of my favorite maps of all time, Call of the Dead. It's just such a good map. And like in Kino, you have to find some 115 rock fragments. They're bigger and they're not on like pedestals. But the second one is inside the PhD room above the door where the Easter egg takes place, right here. And the last one is all the way across the map on the boat inside like the dining area, right on this chair. And now there's the Easter egg song.
Somebody turn on a jukebox.
Probably one of my favorite Easter egg songs of all time too. I just really think this song is so good. Yeah, that wraps up Call of the Dead. The next map is Shangri, which is literally the worst map. And like Call of the Dead and Kino, you have to find 115 rock fragments. The first one was right there. It's a little hard to see, but if you like really look at it, you can see it. The next one is all the way down in the caves near, I believe, the claymores on this broken piece of wood. And then you have to go right back out. My game gets corrupted here, so, like, I go through the wrong, like, my game clip gets corrupted, so you don't actually see me where I go, but I go in the second door on the other side of the starter room, and the last one's right there. So that's Shangri, and the last map of Black Ops 1 and the video is Moon. And on this map, you have to find teddy bears again, just like Ascension. The first one is right underneath the starter room, or the second starter room right here. Like the area you teleport in Moon after the starter room. The second one is in this airlock right here. And the last one is right across here. In the room right here. Right here. Last one is right there. Now that wraps up BO1 and the video. So I'll see you guys later.